Welcome to Funky Minds. Yeah. Okay, so let's dive in today. We're going to be unpacking something I think is fascinating. The creative, sometimes hilarious, but always really competitive world of ad wars.
Ah, yes, the big brand battle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially between, major fast food players. McDonald's versus Burger King is kind of the classic example.
Right, and these aren't just ads, are they? They're much more than that.
That's it. They're not just about selling burgers. They're these brilliant showcases of business creativity fighting for your attention.
Mm.
So our mission really is to get behind the punchlines and understand the strategic thinking.
Yeah, what's truly fascinating, I think, is seeing them as strategic moves. They're carefully designed, to subtly shift how we perceive things.
Oh, so
Well, they often use competitive framing, maybe leverage the feelings we already have about a brand. It's really a masterclass in using, like, indirect association to nudge consumer preference, trying to get that competitive edge.
okay, that makes sense. So thinking about specific examples, Burger King made a really bold move early on, didn't they?
They did. Which one are you thinking of?
The one where they showed Ronald McDonald himself,
Huh?
the McDonald's mascot, actually walking into a Burger King to order a Whopper.
Oh, yes. That was audacious.
Totally. The implication was just so clear. Even their guy prefers our food. Strategically, what gave them the nerve to hit McDonald's so directly like that?
Well, that's a fantastic example of something we could call brand icon subversion. They took this globally known symbol, Ronald McDonald, and used him to create this funny, powerful cognitive dissonance.
Cognitive dissonance.
Yeah, that mental discomfort you feel when you see conflicting ideas together. Like, the mascot loving the rival's food. It's aggressive, sure, but it generates huge buzz. It can really shake things up.
Right, gets people talking. And McDonald's obviously couldn't just let that slide.
No way.
They fired back pretty quickly, and just as cleverly, I thought. They had this ad with a little boy.
I remember this one too.
He's trying to eat his McDonald's, but other kids keep snatching his food, right?
Yeah.
Because it's McDonald's and presumably so desirable.
Right.
So his solution, he hides his McDonald's meal inside a Burger King wrapper. And then nobody... Yes. The billboards. They put up two. First one says, McDonald's 5 kilometers ahead. Simple enough. But then a bit later, the second one, Burger King, 258 kilometers ahead. The message couldn't be clearer. We're everywhere. There, not so much. It felt like a play on being omnipresent.
Precisely. McDonald's was highlighting what they call ubiquitous market penetration. It's a key strength for them. It wasn't just about locations, it was psychological.
Ow, so
They're saying, look, we're always nearby when you're hungry, unlike them. It reinforces that top-of-mind awareness idea, making sure McDonald's is the first place you think of.
okay, yeah, makes sense. But Burger King didn't just lie down and take that 258 kilometers jab, did they?
Not at all. Their response was ingenious.
It really was. I remember actually laughing when I saw it.
Yeah.
Is that often the goal with these things? Make an ad people remember and share?
Oh, absolutely. A sticky ad, something that creates buzz and gets shared around. That's like marketing gold.
So what did Burger King do?
Well, their ad showed this couple pulling into a McDonald's, but not to eat.
Right. They went in just to buy 2 large coffees.
Exactly. And why? To stay awake for the long 258-kilometer drive.
To get to a Burger King. And they even thanked McDonald's at the end, didn't they?
They did. Thanks, McDonald's, basically, for helping us get to the food we actually want. It's just brilliant cognitive reframing.
Heavy reframing.
They took McDonald's strength being everywhere and flipped it. Turned it into the setup for a punchline that implies Burger King's food is so much better, it's worth the massive drive. Taste over convenience.
Wow. These examples back and forth, they really highlight something, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Advertising, especially in competitive markets, it's this fierce game.
Relentless. It's all about competitive positioning.
And creativity seems to be the absolute key weapon in that game. It's more than just the product. It's crafting a story, a narrative that sticks and changes how people think.
Precisely. It shows the sharp thinking, the strategic depth needed to capture our attention and, our loyalty.
So thinking about all this,
Yeah, maybe something for you, the listener, to consider. When you see ads every day, think about these tactics. The subtle psychology may be at play. How might you start to critically evaluate the real messages, hidden or obvious? And what does it tell you about just how far brands will go to get your attention and keep your business?